What's going on? Hey, how y'all doing? What's going on, guys? I'm lit as a bitch, okay? I got my wine and I'm on damn coffee at the same time, okay? So for those of y'all, what's going on? I see y'all coming in the comments and shit, okay? So for those of you guys that are tuning in, welcome back. I hope you got your wine. Can you guys see me? Just give me thumbs up if you can see me. I know it's a bit dark. We're gonna go ahead and get started in about 2 minutes and shit. So I could just talk to y'all in the comments for the next 2 minutes before we get started with this trending topics live. I appreciate y'all sending me messages and shit. Y'all so nice and everything. I just gotta be a mom sometimes, guys. I gotta be a wife. Somebody said, where is the video? Can you see? Okay, some y'all can see me, some of y'all can't. Okay, I have it on the lowest quality ever. All right, so for those of y'all that have slow streaming services, you can watch this live, okay? Because I have it on low quality. What's going on? I see y'all. Everybody got their one. Thank y'all so much for the comments and shit. My husband gonna kill me about this damn shirt. He don't like this one. He say it's too revealing, but I don't care. I do not care. Everybody's asking, where have I been? Family, life, y'all. Life, okay? When you my age, all right, life comes first, okay? Y'all second. I love y'all. Don't get me wrong now. What's up? Shout out from Panama City, Florida. Hey, that's my hometown. I'm from Panama City. Y'all know that shit. Went to Rutherford High School, got kicked the fuck out. Okay, I was in the damn 9th grade 3 years and shit because I refused to do my work. Fucking badass child, always fighting all the damn time and shit. Shout out to Bay County, Florida, for those of y'all that put up with me during my high school years. But I graduated. Now, I got a diploma. It was from an alternative school called A.D. Harris in Panama City, Florida, okay? So don't be thinking I ain't getting no damn diploma. I got a diploma. I got a high school diploma. What's going on? I'm going to get started here in a second, okay? I just want... Oh, wow. A lot of y'all in the live. I see that. Let me see. It's so hot in here. Somebody said they watch me at work. Oh, hell yeah. 9th grade, 3 years. I'll never forget, okay, when my cousin found out. He found out because they don't really tell you what grade you in and shit. They don't really broadcast what grade you in when you in high school. And he ended up seeing my picture for 3 years in a row, okay, in the yearbook in 9th grade, okay? That's how they found out. I was like, damn. But the principal said, look, you either got to go to our alternative school or your ass got to drop out. So I went to our alternative school, went to night school, day school, and got my damn high school diploma. And I'm here. What's up, Jacksonville? My sister live in Jacksonville and shit. Okay, what's up, New York City? Texas in this bitch. What's going on, Texas? I got a sister out in Dallas and everything. Everybody said, don't be so long. Look, I don't mean to be long, okay? It's just life, all right? I wrecked my car. I got injured. I've been fighting with insurance companies and shit, fighting with my daughter's teachers. Y'all, seriously, I don't want to bring that energy onto this live, okay? So I really appreciate y'all being patient. I was like confident, being patient with me, okay? What's up, Greenville, South Carolina? I love y'all. Look, I'm going to go ahead and get started here in a second. I'm not leaving y'all for long periods of time. I got to travel and everything. I ain't going nowhere for long. Not at all. Welcome back. That's why I'm doing this trending topics, okay, as kind of like an icebreaker for everybody. Let me know if your connection problems are okay, right? All right, cool. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started, all right, with tonight's trending topics, all right? I'm going to be talking about Nelly's ass. I kind of made some notes here, okay? I'm going to be talking about Wendy Williams, T.I. and Tiny, Kevin Hart, and anybody else you guys want me to throw in this live at the end, all right? I'll see you guys. Somebody asked if I got your email. I'll answer all of your questions, I promise, at the end of this live. Go ahead and put them. Pin them. Can you pin? You can't pin comments in this. I don't forgot. Somebody said we need your ass. I need you too. Okay, I need you too. So I'm gonna go ahead, and this is like my little icebreaker session. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. I know y'all have been following. If you haven't, Nelly. Okay, Nelly recently. Let me turn. Okay, Nelly recently was accused of sexually assaulting, I guess, a groupie. All right. Now, they have filed rape charges. It was a big blow when I heard that this had happened to Nelly, because I was like, damn, this is not usually in Nelly's character. You know what I'm saying? When I heard that, I was like, okay, look, it's too many people, especially black men, black entertainers, that are getting hit left and right. Some of them now deserve it. Okay. Like Usher. Okay. Deserve it. Yeah. Some of them deserve it, but like Nelly, I was like, wait a minute. This is not in his character. He really hasn't been in any trouble over the past few years, except for in 2015 when he got caught. Okay, it was the same. It was like the same situation, but different. It wasn't rape. Okay, there were some people on his tour bus where this girl was, who was partying with Nelly. All right. I guess she was partying with him the night before, you know, that same night, got onto the tour. She was invited onto the tour bus, and she says that this is when this, I guess, alleged rape took place. Now, when I looked at the specifics, and like I said, Nelly was in trouble, all right, some time ago in 2015. Y'all still there? Everybody good? Okay, cool. Nelly was in trouble in 2015. And he had some people on his tour bus that he claimed he didn't have any control over. All right. And this is the same response that he gave to this, that he gave about this girl who is accusing him of rape. He basically said he needs to watch whom he invites over, you know, onto his tour bus after shows. Okay. And he was charged with, I think, like possession of meth and marijuana and all types of shit. Okay. And so this is the same situation has happened, but it's worse. And so I don't know if you know, this girl wants to drop charges after she said that Nelly had raped her, and she allegedly called the police. I believe it was, I want to say the same night, because they got the case that same night and charged Nelly. I believe, no, I'm not going to say I believe. I know for a fact that they got a rape kit, and that's the reason why they aren't dropping the charges against Nelly. And I'm trying to get this all together. Okay, they're not dropping the charges against Nelly, although the girl said that she doesn't want to pursue charges at all. Okay, she claims that she's, I guess, being harassed, and Nelly's harassing her, and she's probably on social media the same way Quintasia Sharpton, okay, is on social media and is getting harassed, and she's kind of probably reading the comments, because as far as I'm concerned, we don't know who this woman is, and so there's no way she could be getting attacked, because if she was, we would all know who she was. And so I just think she's intimidated about all this and thinks that she's probably not going to go on with, you know, be able to go on and live a normal life, which that's not going to happen, because eventually they're going to leak her name. Okay, don't get it, you know, her name, even though we don't know who she is, trust me. Okay, we are going to find out who in the fuck she is, and right, period. Okay, so it ain't nothing she can do about this. I know she's trying to fucking take it back and shit, and you know, we already here. But I did want to point this out, okay? I don't know if you guys have been following the case, all right? Nelly never denied sleeping, okay, with this girl. He just claims that he never raped her and that she's a liar, and his lawyer is going to expose her for the liar that she is, okay? And he never denied partying with her. He never denied having sex with her. He just denied raping her, which means, okay, he fucked her, period. Okay, he fucked her while he, you know, has a girlfriend. I guess her name, what's her name? Miss Chantel or some shit. Please, somebody said they can't hear me? What the fuck? Okay, y'all can hear me. All right, I ain't trying to get off topic because I don't want y'all getting off the live and shit like that, okay? This wine running through me, like I said, this coffee at the same time. Hold on. Okay, so He never denied sleeping with this girl, but he did deny raping her. And I guess that's how they were going to prove that what she was saying was untrue. And I guess she got a little scared because I do know for a fact that she was with her friends that night, and they were probably, okay, going to target her friends. And if you guys are experiencing freezing problems, just refresh, okay? I can't refresh because if I stop this live, it's going to just go away and I don't want to have to start over, okay? All right, so I'm sure Nelly and them and his attorneys were going to, I guess, subpoena the friends that was partying with them that night to kind of go up and prove that when he laid down with this woman, it was definitely consensual. Now, when I heard her story, I'm not trying to say that it's untrue or anything like that. And I'm not definitely saying that she deserved to be raped, okay? I don't give a fuck where you at. If you don't want to have sex, you do not have to have sex, and it is definitely nobody's right to force you to have sex when you do not want to have sex. So I do not believe in that shit, and I'm not gonna fucking say it. She was there at, wrong place, wrong time. She deserved to get raped. Nope, that is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, okay? What I'm saying is that, yes, she was partying with Nelly. 2, she was on the tour bus with Nelly. 3, she ended up having sex with Nelly because he never denied that shit. But whether it was rape or consensual, that's the question. And my opinion is, on all of this shit, okay? Did Nelly really rape her? Here's what I'm gonna say. Given her statement that she gave the police, she claims that she was in the room with Nelly and, he basically, I guess, forced her to have sex and said that she claims that he forced her to have unprotected sex and there was some type of conversation back and forth. I can't see her or myself or any other woman in a situation. Now, I'm just saying hypothetically, okay? I'm not saying that, I'm just using logic, all right? I can't see hypothetically you standing there after you guys have been partying, drinking, and you're dancing all over this man, and I don't know how you willingly went back to his tour bus into his room, okay, by yourself. I don't see a conversation being exchanged to that extent as to whether or not you're going to have protected sex or unprotected sex. Because if you're under the influence, there's really no talking really at all, okay? And if you are talking, you won't remember what in the hell happened. And so her story is kind of iffy, but if the police are moving forward with the case, regardless of whether or not she's going to testify, then, they got a rape kit. They have probable cause to charge him, but it just sucks that somebody like Nelly, okay, would be in a situation like this, because I would have never seen it in a million years, this happening to him. So I just pray that honestly, this doesn't come out to be true, because I really have a lot of respect for Nelly, okay? Now, Ashanti, on the other hand, his ex-girlfriend, I was surprised at when TMZ asked her what she thought about Nelly's rape case, okay? Because they caught up with her at the airport and they asked her, they said, what are your thoughts on, your ex? Because she was with Nelly for a very long time, okay? What do you think about Nelly, I guess, being accused of rape? She took literally, I want to say, at least 10 seconds to answer the question. And when she did give an answer, she didn't even mention it. It was as if she was throwing shade or kind of giving some type of like subliminal message, okay, as to, because I think her being with him as many years that they've been together, she would be the one to speak on his character and know whether or not he's capable of doing something like this. But really nobody knows who's capable of doing anything these days. But I was just really shocked when Ashanti just kind of was like promoting her album when they asked her about somebody that she spent a very long time with, okay? Now that shit really just kind of threw me off guard. So I'm kind of iffy about the situation. And like I said, the circumstances are just unfortunate. I'm not gonna say he was in the wrong place at the wrong time, but Nelly's, somebody Nelly's age should have known better, okay? Now, speaking of sexual assault, okay, and a rapper sexually assaulting somebody, a woman, Kodak Black, okay? Now, I know y'all know who his ugly ass is, okay? He's the one that claims that he does not like dark-skinned women at all, which I don't really give a damn, okay? Because his mouth looks funky as fuck and he's just ugly as hell. He has been indicted, okay, for sexual assault against a woman, okay, that he allegedly raped. And I'm going to say allegedly because I don't know if it's true, okay? But I do have my theories. Don't get it twisted now. I'm going to give my opinion on this shit. He was indicted, and he could be facing up to 30 years if found guilty of sexually assaulting a girl who reported the incident to a school nurse, okay? A school nurse, which means this girl that he allegedly raped in a hotel room after his concert, I believe it was in South Carolina, this bitch was still in high school, okay? If you are reporting an incident to your school nurse, which probably happened that Monday, because I take it, the concert was either on a Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, all right? You know, his concerts, because he's probably in some fucking club or something. She, literally, a school fucking nurse. A school nurse. This bitch was young, and I'm not surprised, okay, at all, because when he gave his statement, I don't know if y'all remember, Kodak Black was making headlines, okay, and trending some time ago when he dissed Keke Palmer, and he basically was asked his thoughts on why he didn't like why he didn't like dark-skinned women, and he said it's because, you know, we're too rough, we're too tough, we're too masculine, and that light-skinned women and white women, anybody lighter than us, okay, are easier to break down, okay? But it seems, you know, now that he's being charged, okay, with sexual assault, and I take it it's against, you know, probably a white girl, okay? Don't quote me on that. I don't know. Her identity has not been released, and it probably won't be released, because she is a minor, especially if she fucking reported that shit to a school nurse, all right? He's probably, I'm just wondering if, you know, he still thinks that white women and light-skinned women, anybody lighter than us, are easier to fucking break down, okay? Now that he's facing 30 years in prison. For allegedly sexually assaulting or breaking down, in his words, okay, a light-skinned girl or a white girl. I don't see that going too well for him, okay? So I honestly knew that this young man liked young girls, and he liked young, light-skinned white girls, because in his mind, you know, he figured like they're young and naive and that he's untouchable. I don't know. We're going to see what these people say. And given his look, unfortunately, I know he's going to be fucking racially profiled in this case, okay? If he's facing up to 30 years, and it took them a while to indict him, okay? Because this happened last year in October, okay? Yeah, I don't see him getting out of this one, okay? At all. Who's married? What are y'all talking about? Who's married? Okay. Yes, I think his baby mama is dark skinned. That was before he got on. Okay, that was before he was even anybody, because Kodak Black is one ugly son of a bitch. Okay, and he honestly, before he got that money, had to take who he can get, and who he got was probably a dark skinned woman, because a light skinned woman or a white woman wasn't gonna have shit to do with him unless his pockets, you know, said so. So. Oh, Shannon Perez said, I found you on accident and I'm thankful. Oh, I appreciate that. Oh, y'all, I love y'all. I hope y'all enjoying this live. Y'all enjoying this live? Y'all got y'all wine and shit? I hope so. Who said I hate niggers? Who in the comments is named DW talking about he hate niggers? What the hell you doing on this channel then? I don't get it. Here's my thing. If you hate something, I don't mean to get off topic, okay? But if you hate something, why do you constantly put yourself in the presence of what you hate? Because when you continually put yourself in the presence of niggers that you hate, okay, you're going to continue to just feed off of us, all right? Because you're doing... Look, it just lets us know what in the fuck is going on, okay? If you want to spend your life living like that, surrounding yourself by something that you hate, hey, be as it may. We know exactly what in the fuck you're attracting, all right? So, and I say that with the greatest of love to your ass. Now, let me move on, okay? Let me talk about T.I. and Tiny's ass, okay? Now, I told y'all in my last 8 videos that I did on them, okay? I told you that if they were to divorce, I will believe it when it's signed, sealed, and stamped by the judge, okay? I didn't see T.I. and Tiny separating under any circumstances because they were just made for each other, okay? I don't know what it is about that couple, but they are just made for each other, just like Barack and Michelle, but they ain't on that level. Although T.I. and Tiny lately, okay, have been here in Atlanta protesting one of my favorite restaurants, Houston, okay? So they've been trying to get their Barack and Michelle going on, but they just kind of, you know, I don't know. They would never be that, okay? Barack and Michelle do not take, you know, partake in extracurricular activities, okay? Michelle got enough to keep Barack satisfied, and she ain't got to go buy it like Tiny got to buy it. Now, they have been out in Atlanta. I don't know if y'all been following it, okay? Together. Not divorced, and I knew they weren't going to get divorced, like I said, because they were just made for each other. And besides, who buys their soon-to-be ex-wife? I believe it was like a Ferrari or some shit like that. I don't know what the fuck it was. He bought her like a $200,000 car, talking about she deserved it. And then they both celebrated their anniversary on social media amidst the divorce. I knew it was all bullshit and for ratings when you know, they announced that shit. Tiny was just making an emotional decision because her and T.I. were going through problems, okay? Now, these two have been protesting one of my favorite restaurants, and I want to clear this shit up, okay? Because it is ridiculous, okay? I've worked in the restaurant industry for a very long time, and they're out there protesting against Houston, saying that Houston is discriminating against Black people, okay? Now, I don't want nobody getting offended here in this live, because I'm going to keep it all the way 100 with y'all. Y'all know that I'm not going to fucking hold back for nobody. But that whole damn protest and demonstration against Houston's is bullshit, okay? I worked for Houston's. My husband worked for Houston's for a very long time, okay? He was, came out of college with his business degree. Houston's was the first company to give him a job with a very well-paid salary. Now, if you don't know what they're protesting about, apparently somebody that's linked to T.I. was refused service because they had a party of 7, okay? Houston's restaurants has a very strict dining policy, okay? They don't wait on parties of 7 or more, regardless of your race, okay? And if they've happened to wait on a party of 7 or more, believe that it did not get past the management, and it was probably something that the host had done or the server had done, okay? That's what we do as servers. Like, we're the ones to break the rules, okay? Houston's is very strict about that, and they don't even build tables, okay, that will accommodate more than 6 people because it takes longer to wait on larger parties as opposed to smaller parties, okay? This is a restaurant that is about business, that's about turning tables, getting you in and out. And honestly, the reason Houston's is so successful, okay, is because they developed a concept that gets you in, gets you out, gets you served, minimal mistakes, because the training is very rigorous at that restaurant without making mistakes. And we all know, who's ever worked in the restaurant industry, the more people you have in a party, the worse service that they're going to get. I don't know how many of you guys have ever been in a party of 7 or more, let's say 14 people, and you're in a restaurant. How many times has a server possibly gotten that order incorrect, or probably heard you wrong? And then when all the food came out, somebody's food got messed up, and then it just threw off the whole dining experience. Some of you probably felt neglected with 14 people. You probably felt like the server was overwhelmed. It's because when you have larger parties, they're everywhere. They're never in their seat. One person is trying to talk to you while another person is trying to talk to you. One person is sitting in a seat here, and then they move to a seat here, so it just fucks everything up, okay? And Black parties, I'm gonna be honest with you, y'all are the hardest to fucking wait on, okay? Now, I ain't gonna say people don't want to wait on you. You just got to be patient because y'all are very particular. Okay? I'm saying y'all like I'm not black. We are very particular. We have a lot of questions, okay, when it comes to things on the menu because we don't just eat anywhere and we just don't eat anything, all right? And so it typically slows down the service. And so at the end of the meal, the restaurant ends up losing money because they weren't able to give each of you that much of attention, that much, the attention that you deserve. And so it's easier for a server to wait on a party that's smaller, get you in, get you out, make sure your dining experience is very fast. And it's just like, just imagine yourself if you're not a server and it's one of you and you're, you're over a daycare and you're watching 14 kids. That's what it feels like when you're a server and you have to wait on that many people. Shit is everywhere, it's unorganized, and it's too much of a hassle. And Houston's has always turned away parties of 7 or more, not because they're discriminating, okay? Because I work there and my husband has worked there. They turn away everywhere, white people, black people, it doesn't matter. And they won't split you up because, and I know T.I. and them was like, why can't we be split up? Why can't we sit 4 at a table and then the other 3 at another table? Because if y'all are split up, y'all are going to get up during the meal and walk across the table. One person's going to sit here, one person's going to sit there, and you're just going to mess up the flow of the service, and it's still going to take longer. And so Houston's has, if you call and say, hey, I got a party of 7, and you ask if they'll split you up, they're going to tell you, no, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to take the whole party. So T.I. and Tiny are honestly out here wasting their precious time on fucking nothing, period, okay? All that damn protesting, they need to be protesting all of these people getting shot, okay? All these black men getting shot. I ain't seen his ass out there protesting in front of not one courthouse at all. He protests on social media, posting fucking messages and shit. But I ain't seen T.I. march with Kanika Jenkins. I ain't seen T.I. march with none of these people that died, okay? He only pick and choose what he wants, and it's usually like a restaurant or something, but he ain't gonna get out there. He ain't gonna really get out there when it really counts. Bullshit, both of them. Okay? So let me go ahead. Y'all enjoying yourself? I hope so. Let me get some water. Woo, it's hot in here. Trying to catch up. Somebody said that's not Houston's decision to regulate. Honestly, you know what? It is Houston's decision to regulate because it's their restaurant. And it's your right as to whether you want to eat there or not, okay? A lot of people try to dictate how a restaurant goes. As long as they're not discriminating against you personally or your party, then they can do whatever the hell they want. And to be honest with you, I've been a server for so long, I don't like waiting on parties of 5 or more. It's too fucking confusing. It's too much. You complain too much. Your damn orders are wrong. And it's just never a good experience. Honestly, statistically wise, because I used to train servers, okay? And I used to train managers. 90% of the time, there's always an error with a larger party as opposed to a smaller party. So T.I. and them are just wasting their fucking time, and it's not even worth it, okay? There's way more important issues out here for them to be protesting on, and that ain't one of them, okay? Because I personally work for the company, and they are not prejudiced by a long shot. You got black people working for them, making more money than nurses do, and I know a couple of them making about $35 an hour, okay? Cooking. All right, not including what the servers make. I'm talking about prep. You're talking about Hispanics and you're talking about blacks in the kitchen making more money, okay, than they would going to school, getting a degree. And Houston's is paying them top fucking dollar. Hell, they pay their hosts $18, $20 an hour. And these girls are in damn college. Okay, so no, they are not a company that damn discriminates, okay? And if they do, they discriminate by paying well, all right? Never. Who said Steve? We'll talk about Steve Harvey another time, okay? All right, so what do I think about, Steve Harvey and Mary Hart? We'll talk about that another time. That's a whole nother ball game. And besides, there's a lot of bloggers that are updating you on all the damn lies that you've been getting, okay? Real shit. Let me see. I need a Justin and Callie. The party. No, that part, no, I'm telling y'all, look, that party was not discriminated against. That party was told the same thing every other party was told. Look, no, we cannot seat you and we're not going to serve you because they feel it's like, I don't want to separate. The restaurant doesn't want to separate you. All right, I'm going to say this and then I'm going to move on to Wendy Williams and her bullshit. The restaurant doesn't want to separate you. They want to give you a pleasing dining experience, and splitting you up is not going to give you a pleasing dining experience. How many people go into a restaurant and like being split up from their family and have to sit at another table? That shit is irritating, especially if you guys haven't seen each other in a long time and you came and you waited and wanted to eat. They're going to be straight up and just tell you, look, we would just rather serve all of you at the same time. And if we can't serve you, unfortunately, we're going to turn away your business. And as a server and somebody has worked on in every position in the restaurant, okay, they trust me. Y'all don't see the dynamics of what goes on behind scenes, okay, behind the scenes. It's a great policy. It really is. Mm-hmm. Houston's closing their doors today. No, they probably just closed them for a minute. I'll have to Google that and see what in the hell is going on and shit. Now, I'm going to move on to this Wendy Williams shit, okay? I didn't think that it deserved a whole damn video when it came to Wendy Williams because point blank period, okay, Wendy Williams' husband was followed, okay, for 1 year. I believe it was by the Daily Mail, if I'm not mistaken. And everything that he did and all the evidence that they collected proved, and they didn't even put allegedly in their article, okay? And this is how I'm going to prove that Wendy Williams' husband definitely has a side piece, and that's the woman, okay? If you guys haven't seen the picture, please Google it, okay? All right? She looks way better than Wendy, although I'm not throwing shade at Wendy. I love Wendy. I would not be able to be here if it wasn't for Wendy. So I am paying homage to Wendy. Now, Daily Mail followed her, okay? Followed her husband for a year, and they collected all of these things that support, okay, and point in the direction of Wendy Williams' husband having an affair with the massage therapist, okay? Now, Wendy came out and she responded to the rumors and said there's no truth to them. You know, she basically showed her ring, and then when I saw the picture of this woman in the Daily Mail, caught a picture of her hand, she had a rock the same size as Wendy's, okay, on her ring finger, and she's out jogging with Wendy Williams' husband at night, okay? This is really odd. It's not odd, okay? It is what it is. She's this woman who's a massage therapist, okay, who knows how to give great massages, okay, to a very wealthy man, is out jogging with Wendy's husband, having dinner with Wendy's husband, you know, being caught with Wendy's husband at the damn Walgreens and shit, you know, just all kind of shit. She's driving a Bentley, okay? And Wendy responds on her show after this article hit, proving, because I'm going to say proving, that her husband was having an affair, a 10-year affair, okay? I believe it was like for 10 years, okay? Because he was caught cheating. He was caught cheating years ago, and she forgave him and stayed with him, okay? I get it. You know, if he, you know, comes to you and says that this is what I did, you do have the right, especially if you have, you know, a child with him, to decide that. You know, that decision is up to you, okay? Now, what happens after that, like what is happening now, you know, you can't blame nobody but yourself. Now, Wendy's statement, I want to say this for the record, okay? Wendy came out on her show and was like, you know, I basically, very short, quick to the point. She didn't get into detail like she normally gets into detail about everybody else's business. She basically came out and said that woman is a friend, you know, don't believe the hype, you know, everything is good over here, okay? That's all she said. She didn't give no specifics. And the reason Wendy didn't give any damn specifics, okay, on her, you know, this whole thing is because if she had you know, kind of contested any of this stuff, okay, it would have made her look bad, okay? And so basically she just gave what PR told her to say until they're able to investigate what's really going on. And what's really going on is what Daily Mail actually said, because they didn't even put fucking allegedly in the article, okay? Now, when you come out with some allegations, you know, like that against somebody who is as big as Wendy Williams and her husband is backing her, and they didn't put allegedly nowhere in the article, all right? That means that whatever they wrote, they stood behind their post 100%, and I have yet to see any fucking lawsuits, all right, from Wendy Williams or her husband suing the Daily Mail for lying on her husband, saying that he was having an affair with this woman who is a massage therapist and is driving a Bentley. She has a lot of things that a massage therapist can't afford unless, okay, she's massaging other fucking areas, okay? If you like that movie, The Client List, I mean, not the movie, I'm sorry, that show, that TV show, that's one of my favorite damn shows. The Client List, but unless she's, you know, massaging other things, which I personally believe that she is definitely massaging Wendy's husband in ways that Wendy can't massage him, okay? That's why she's got the house and his name is on the mailbox. He is receiving mail at this house and he's out with this woman exercising. Look, I understand men have female friends, okay? And I get it. A lot of people saying, you know, they could be friends. You know, there's nothing serious. But here's the thing. I have a male-female friend, okay? He's probably in his live right now. His name is Jason. And there's just certain boundaries that we have, you know what I'm saying? Especially if we're married. Now, this other woman that Wendy's husband is with doesn't appear to be married because she's spending all her time with Wendy's husband. And I don't see, you know, her being with a man that's okay with her going running at night with another man. Another man is just not going to be okay with that. Now, I've had a male best friend and we've been very close for 12 years, but there's just certain things that we just don't do. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we're together, everybody's around. I mean, yes, they can trust us if they're not around, but at the same time, it's just certain things that you don't do, okay, with another person, especially if you're married, okay? There's just certain boundaries, and I just don't understand why Wendy would downplay that, knowing that the Daily Mail, knowing that what the Daily Mail said was fucking right, okay? And that's why they haven't sued the Daily Mail. And the Daily Mail, like I said, didn't even say allegedly, and you have to say allegedly to avoid any lawsuits of slander or defamation, and they ain't came with no lawsuits, which means, okay, that that man is fucking that woman, period, point blank, period, okay? And shit, Wendy can tell me, and I know she told us exactly what her public relations team told her to say. Don't say anything, don't get into it. Just say that everything is right at home, because if she was to go into detail, it would seem like she was making up excuses, or she could probably say something that could be used against her when they do find out that she's, you know, that he's really fucking cheating, which he is, his ugly ass, period. Now, let me see. Now I can take questions, okay? That was a lot. Did you guys enjoy this? I was a little rusty, you know what I'm saying? That's why I want to do this video, so I can get back into talking and get back into the swag of things and shit, you know what I'm saying? I still got it, okay? Just because I've been gone for a couple weeks don't mean I ain't got it, but I just had to do a little icebreaker, okay? I'm working on some shit behind the scenes. I'm going to drop some stuff tomorrow, okay? Let me see. Somebody said, can you show us the video of her driving the Bentley, because I only saw pics of her and Kevin. Oh, no. See, I don't have mine set up, okay? My live set up where I can actually put videos and stuff in here and everything like that. I'm still taking a training course on that. So one day we'll be able to get to the live. But yes, they were in the car together at night, okay? And it looked like some couple shit. And if it wasn't no couple shit, it looked like some damn couple shit, okay? I mean, excuse me, y'all. Let me get some water. Whew, all this talking and shit. And I've been recording all day. Y'all enjoying yourselves? If so, please let me know. Okay. Somebody said I can hear you all night. I appreciate y'all, so sweet. Somebody said I'm waiting on part 3 to R. Kelly. Coming. Okay. Somebody said I saw a picture of a nice car with Kevin and his slut. Oh, let me talk about Kevin Hart now. Okay, now, I know y'all watched my last video. If you haven't watched my last video on Kevin Hart, that was the very last video that I dropped before, you know what I'm saying, I went hiatus, I believe. Okay, so my allergies, guys, it's fall. I have really bad allergies. Okay, so you may hear me sniffle or snort. Okay, just a little bit. Now, Kevin Hart, I gotta give it to you. That is one creative, funny, ugly, short motherfucker. Okay. Now, you all know that he is in the middle of an extortion scandal, okay, for fucking that woman on his wife's birthday and anniversary, because he fucked her that weekend that he should have been spending with his wife, but he decided to go spend time with the side chick, okay, who's claims that she's not extorting him. I don't know who in the hell else could have hid a fucking camera in that bedroom, okay, that was assigned to Kevin and her only. I don't see that shit at all, okay? They have many pictures, and I saw that video, and like I said, whoever made that video was trying to be petty as fuck. All right. Okay, so Kevin is now on tour, if you don't know, after this whole scandal, and everybody knows if they've seen Kevin's last stand-up, and I think it was like, what now, or something like that. Everybody was going to ask him, you know, everybody was asking Kevin what now, and he was kind of basing it on him just getting married and having kids, you know, and blending his family and everything like that. He really didn't have any hard material. Well, given the publicity from him being extorted and him going on tour, he decided to make a trailer to promote. And if you don't know what a trailer is, it's kind of like a small promotional video. He's decided, his little ugly ass, okay, funny, like I said, creatively smart ass, okay? He's everything but a good husband, okay? Has decided to put kind of like a little teaser stating that he's going to somewhat talk about him and that woman in Las Vegas, okay? If you haven't seen it, Google it. It's a funny fucking trailer. Matter of fact, it's on his Instagram, okay? At Kevin Hart For Real. And I just cannot believe that he would even, you know, use the scandal, especially when it's still under investigation, because you're really not allowed to talk about it if it's under investigation. But he's deciding to capitalize off of him cheating on his wife, okay, or his ex-mistress. So she kind of understands the dynamics because she was once that mistress, you know, that woman that didn't have a baby and wasn't fat and possibly could do any goddamn position, okay, that he asked for, but she can't do it now, so she's limited, all right, and that's the reason why she's staying with him now. Yeah, let me get my thoughts together, because this shit here just got me all fucked up. I just can't believe that he would use that, okay, that extortion and him cheating on his wife to sell tickets. And I just don't understand how Iniko, his wife, okay, who was cheated on, is able to hear that, and she's about to give birth, which makes me believe, okay, that she really don't give a damn. I guarantee you, I give her at least 2 years. Her and Kevin are going to be divorced, and she's going to take, you know what I'm saying? I guarantee you she's got a couple mil wrapped up into that prenup, especially with her having a baby now. I guarantee you that. It just doesn't make sense to me, but I got to tell you, Kevin is one smart motherfucker. He will do what he has to do in order to make a dollar. And if it means embarrassing his entire family, he'll fucking do it. Okay? I just can't believe that shit. Y'all got to watch that trailer. Seriously. Now I will take your questions, because I'm tired of talking. It's hot. I ain't tired of talking. I'm just hot. Okay, so everybody is, let me see. She was a cheater before that. What goes around comes around. Yep. Somebody says sellout. He is really a sellout. He's a fucking sellout. Let me see. Tasha, do you think things we've heard about Steve and Marjorie are lies? Why hasn't he sued? Well, you know what? I'll answer one question on that. I know I said I wasn't going to, you know, touch that tonight or whatever like that. But if you haven't sued, that means, okay, when you sue somebody, I'm talking about Steve Harvey and the reason why he hasn't sued Mary Harvey, okay? When you sue somebody, you got to have probable cause to sue them, okay? You got to prove that what they're saying about you is untrue. And so for him to ignite a case, okay, and it could get ugly. I mean, Steve Harvey has a lot of jobs. And so I don't know if you saw him and he's kind of explained it in his comedy. If you saw that Def Comedy Jam 25-year anniversary, that is a very, very good watch. One of my friends, Gerald, okay, suggested it to me, and I watched it, and it's a very, very, it just put me back. Def Comedy Jam was just one of my favorite comedy shows. I don't think there's been anything better than that has came along, except for the Dave Chappelle show, of course. But yeah, Steve Harvey was actually hosting that, and he says, you know, he wouldn't even really curse that much because he, you know, explain why he couldn't cuss and why he couldn't do a lot of things. It's because he didn't want to lose his job. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that can happen when you decide to, you know, go out of character, and lawsuits can cause you to go out of character. And that's the reason why he's not suing, because if they find probable cause or he loses that lawsuit, Steve Harvey can lose every job and everything that he's worked. And, you know, I wouldn't even say work to get. Nah, he's worked to some extent, you know, whatever he's had to do. But everything that he's done to get this far, okay? Even, you know, fucking over his ex-wife and anybody that he has to get to where he is. And so he's not going to chance that. So that's why he's not suing. He's not suing because he knows that they will figure out that, you know, Mary's right, which she is, okay? Now, I ain't saying Mary's an angel at all, okay? Because she, you know, at some point you got to take some responsibility. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, if you did help him, if you did help your man build that much, and he just took everything from under you while you were in a mental hospital because you were suicidal, because you were going through such a public divorce in your life, just flip-flopped immediately, and he took everything that you worked for and gave it to another woman, yes, it would probably put me in a mental institution too, watching him use his power and everybody that I once knew turn on me, okay, over some money. So yeah, that's why he hasn't fucking sued. All right, let me see what the next question is. Okay. Wendy's scandalous comments are coming back to her. Those tears she shed for apologies. Angie Martinez gonna make her calm, unglued. That's a lot to handle at one time. Yeah, Wendy's going through a lot. Now, I did want to comment on Angie Martinez getting a show. Shout out to Angie Martinez getting a, you know, a talk show. Now, I do want to say there hasn't been that many people, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not throwing shade. I like Angie. I like, you know, I'm not saying Angie Stone. I'm about to say Angie Stone. Angie Martinez is very good at radio, okay? Now, I don't really see her gossiping like Wendy. And so when I heard the reports that Wendy got upset that the same people who are producing her show is going to be producing her rival Angie Martinez's talk show, I don't understand why she got mad, because Angie's platform is very different from what Wendy does, okay? Angie's, yes, she gossips, but she doesn't do it like Wendy. I mean, and so to be honest, I honestly think Wendy is going to be on TV as long as Maury Povich is on TV, okay? As long as there's a damn scandal and she ain't afraid to speak her damn mind, she ain't got nothing to worry about. And so her attacking Angie Martinez as if Angie Martinez is just going to come and take away everything that she's built, that's just fucking bullshit to me. And if somebody can come and just take away and scare you away from your platform and what you worked for, I don't think that you fucking deserve it, okay? Now, I'm not saying Wendy doesn't deserve it. I'm just saying if you're bothered by somebody else doing something similar to what you're doing, it just doesn't make any sense, because at the end of the day, there's only one of you, and only one of you do it the way that you do, and nobody's going to accept, okay, somebody that's trying to be you, okay? So I don't think Wendy has anything to worry about. I think Angie Martinez has her own lane, and she's going to do well in her own lane, and I do wish her the best. But like I said, talk shows on TV, they're not easy to carry, okay? If you're not, Angie is liked by the celebrities, okay? Wendy is not. And there's a very big difference, okay? Anybody can interview celebrities and talk to them and be friends, but when you get raw about some shit, I mean, that's what's gonna keep people tuned in. And so Angie better be ready to you know, step on some motherfucking toes and piss off a few of her her co-workers in order to, you know, keep those ratings up, because It's very different. And I do wish her the best. But like I said, I don't understand why Wendy's getting mad over some shit, over somebody that can never be her and has a totally different brand than she has, okay? Let me see. I think Wendy's husband has a lot of dirt on Wendy, and that's why she won't divorce him. And Angie is no threat. Very boring and scared to speak her mind. True. That's exactly what I'm saying. Now, both of them got a lot of dirt on each other. Wendy and her husband got a lot of fucking dirt on each other, and it's too messy for them to divorce, okay? They're too intertwined. I mean, your husband's your boss, and he's your partner, and then he's your husband. It's too much. So I really don't see that marriage thriving in any way at all, because my husband and I work together, but we don't work together like that. Now, we used to work together back in the day real close, and it's really hard to turn off from being business partners to husband and wife, okay? Because we always ended up talking about business, and so we just separated it. And he works for me. He works with me, but we don't work what we have to talk. Most of the work that we do is him handling advertising on this channel, and he just emails people and talks to them and just basically lets me know what I need to fucking do. So it's not a good dynamic for your husband to be your business partner at all. It never works, okay? Almost never works. Now, let me see. We would love to comp. Love to comp when it's money out here for us and it helps you be more creative. I've read that Kevin Hunter is violent. I don't think he's violent. I just think, I don't see Kevin Hunter being violent at all. I kind of read that, but Wendy, you got to be a certain type of person to do what Wendy does, okay? Now, you can't take no shit. You can't be afraid of anybody, and you got to be willing to, how can I put it? Let me put my, because I do, my work is similar to Wendy's. You know what I'm saying? I never could be Wendy. I'm Tasha K all the way. When you're in a position like this, you know what I'm saying, and you're giving advice, you don't take shit from nobody, okay? Now, I don't see Wendy at all allowing a man to beat on her. And then she turns around and she's an inspiration to other women, because it takes a lot for her to do that and a lot of strength. And so if you're getting abused by your husband, I do believe, like I said, he's cheating. But if I don't see Wendy allowing a man to physically abuse her in any way, because she has a personality where she doesn't give a fuck, okay? And when you don't give a fuck, you don't mind allowing a motherfucker, okay, especially if it's something that's severe, okay, hitting you. Cheating and hitting, that's two totally separate issues, okay? Because when you have high profile relationships like this, you got to be willing to give in some areas when it comes to sex, because you got to understand you guys are both busy, and so naturally he's going to get it somewhere else. And I just think that's honestly where he's been getting it, because Wendy has almost 5 or 6 businesses. And so I just don't see Wendy, and I could be wrong. I'm just saying, in my opinion, her and I having similar personalities as far as like, just what we do. You just, you don't take a lot of shit. Not at all. Okay. Your hair has grown. Yes, I'm trying to let it grow. She already said her husband beat her ass. Yeah, every woman. Yeah, okay. Now I do know that. Her first husband, yes. Now, every woman goes through that, okay? You have a dude that tried you. I had a dude that tried me in high school. That was the first and last time I let any man put his hands on me, and it was like a quick second, and we were fighting each other. It wasn't like he was fighting me and I was in a corner, scared. You know what I'm saying? I am a very strong personality, and honestly, I know exactly what to say to piss a man off. And somebody like Wendy, I know she knows exactly what to say to piss a man off, and I'm sure he did beat her ass. But Wendy can handle her own. She the same damn size as a nigga she's fucking, okay? Period. So I hope somebody said, Tasha, you might be right, girl. It's just my opinion, okay? Just my opinion. I'm just like, look, let's just use common sense. Now, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys liked the video. Well, it's really not a video, a live. I just kind of wanted to do a little icebreaker just to kind of get you, get me back on y'all mind and shit. Okay. I just kind of wanted to answer some questions before I start with the scripted videos and shit. Okay. Now, before I go, okay, I am drinking the oat leaf. It's okay. Can you see that? Let me see that. You see? Okay. It's called the oat leaf. It's probably backwards. It is, okay? It's a sweet red wine, okay? Very inexpensive wine. I don't like to say cheap wine because a lot of people are like, yeah, cheap wine, you get headaches and shit. Inexpensive wine. And this wine is, like I said, very inexpensive. It's like $2.88 a bottle, okay? You can get this at Walmart or any local liquor store. Should have oak leaf. And it is a very good wine, okay? It is a blend. Okay, and it's won over 200 plus awards. I don't know if you see that little label right there, okay? And it's medium bodied, it's sweet. For those of y'all that like Moscato, it's not as sweet as Moscato, but it is, pretty sweet, okay? And I've been sipping on this, my husband and I. He don't like it because he don't like sweet wine and shit. We've been sipping on this for a couple of days. I've been forcing him to sip on it, okay? He loves his Yingling and Coronas and shit, but when I'm ready to drink wine, we ready to drink wine. But he just, he's not a very sweet wine drinker. It kind of tastes like raspberries and strawberries and blueberries, but it's, like I said, it's sweet. It has a sugar content that's almost as sweet as Moscato, and you can get this wine, like I said, at your local grocery store for about $2.88. Let me see if I can put that there. All right. I hope that you like the video, okay? Now, thank you all so much for watching. If you like this live, please subscribe. And you can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at Unwind with Tasha K. And hell, if you didn't like this live, you can still subscribe anyway, just so you can cuss my ass out. Not that I'ma really give a damn anyway. Now I gotta go. Bye. Thank y'all. Love y'all.